Today on the channel, like Use Your Illusion Part 2, we get in the ring with the Stump Wrestling Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for a When Worlds Collide video and unboxing. In today's video, we're unboxing the brand new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Stump Wrestling 4-pack. But for all your Stump Wrestling 4-pack needs, hit up Target. But for everything else under the sun, Entertainment Earth, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $99 does ship free, and they do now have flat rate $7.95 shipping for all other orders out there. Gotta get a deal. We know how that goes. But currently, this is available at Target stores, part of the Fall Geek Out event. On end caps at your Target. Check your Target. Your mileage may vary, of course. But $150 for this set. Man, it's getting expensive to be a turtle collector in this day and age. I get it. They got some new molds here, some new accessories, so a little bit more expensive than usual, but it feels like about $125, and that feels like it's pushing it a little bit. I don't know if I can justify the $150 price point as saying, hey, that feels right. I just don't feel right about it. Would really prefer $100, but $125 seems about right for something like this. But once again, you don't know how many they made, all that kind of usual stuff that goes into it. Is what it is. You like what you like. You don't throw a fit, and you vote with your wallet at the end of the day. But another thing we do at the end of the day is how we do these reviews. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there, and it is another Turtles 4-pack. We've had many over the years from NECA. Looking good, though. You got all 4 turtles in their wrestling personas. Very, very interesting. Stump Wrestling. Now, this is apparently out of a comic book back in the day. I didn't read Ninja Turtle comic books for whatever reason. Just wasn't for me. I was going to the X-Men. I was going to the Spider-Man and a little Superman I'd dabble in. Green Lantern, Punisher. Oh, shout out to the Punisher. And many others. I wasn't reading the cartoon, or I guess the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic books. Geez, easy for me to spit it out, Kyle. But definitely interesting, definitely catches my eye in the wrestling world, of course. Looking very nice in the packaging department. You got kind of those ring ropes going on over there. Classic Turtles logo right in the middle at the top. And then, of course, big window box. Autographs, ready for autographs. Maybe they'll be at a convention together. Who knows? Turtle logo right there, of course. On the side, there's 2 of the turtles. Donatello as Hulk Hogan really freaks my brain out a little bit. And then Raphael all in black. It's going to be tough. You're going to ask me 10 years from now, okay, which turtle is which? I'm going to be like, gosh, which one's Raphael? Which one's Donatello? It confuses me when they don't have their historic colors we know them by, of course. But looking good there. And then on the back, we got all kinds of stuff going on. Animation artwork, comic artwork, figure artwork, photography. Stump, a tree stump. I guess it's legit Stump Wrestling. It's a tree stump going there. Nickelodeon logo, of course. It does have a little cross-sell action here. Crying Hound at Walmart's right now. Leatherhead also at Target's right now. So really getting it out there. Oh, and down in the corner here, it shows Ace Duck and question, question, question. So I would assume, you know what happens, you assume, but I think we're safe to assume here that we are going to get an Ace Duck figure as part of this line. Not sure how deep this line goes. Like I said, I don't know the story, don't know the history very well at all, but I'm here to learn, and I definitely like what I see right here. Very cool in the background. You got all the fans, I guess. Might be worth saving the packaging on this. Maybe you get a ring for this. You set this up around it. You could do something like that. A lot of people using that Target, I guess a Target exclusive WWE Mattel ring with the blue cage. Bottom shelves at Target stores. A lot of people using that ring since it is fairly cheap, all things considered, for this turtle set. Seen some people even customizing it if that is your thing as well. Off to the side. See you later. Got the turtles, got the accessories. A lot going on right here, as you can see in this 4-pack in the plastic prison. I'm going to take it offline, get all these guys out of the pack, and we'll be back talking all things Stump Wrestling Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. All right, got the Stump Wrestling Turtles out of the package. Let's dive in. Let's start with the accessories. Then we'll go turtle by turtle. And let's start with the accessories. Let's start with this steel chair. Very wrestling specific. Obviously, you can sit in it if you need to. But it is a steel chair here, and it just does fold right together. Very interesting. We've seen a lot of steel chairs in the wrestling figure worlds for a long time, and this is interesting in its own way. Blue seat cushion, very cartoon comic stylized as far as the chair goes, but very, very nice, very smooth. Looking very good. Looks like a wrestling accessory. And speaking of wrestling accessories, especially if you're one Triple H, you got to have that sledgehammer. So we got a sledgehammer here, nice wood handle, and then of course the sledgehammer at the top, ready to swing and take somebody's head off if you need to. Another weapon we've seen over the years in wrestling, it is a fire extinguisher. This is one of those great accessories we always talk about that you could use with any toy line if you really wanted to. Nice fire extinguisher. Take this over to your Mattel Elites if you want to. Any NECA figure, you name it, a nice fire extinguisher right there. Then, of course, you got a pop, a drink, a soda, I don't know, a beer, who knows what's in here, but it has got a nice little straw to it, looking very nice and red. And then you got a beer can, pop can, whatever you need to call it, soda can, can be whatever you want it to be. A lot of people like to put this in the ring. It's kind of like litter in the ring. Do what you want. If you're a figure photographer, it's stuff there for you. We do got an ice cream cone, which I'm guessing somewhere in the comic, one of the turtles was having an ice cream cone. I'm guessing Donatello since it's purple, but they could have had an ice cream cone in the ring. But another one of those fun accessories you can use with any toy line if you want to. And then we do get a ring bell, very Flintstone-like, of course, with the bird here ringing the bell, but it is a ring bell. You got to have that for wrestling, so you got to know when it starts and ends, and that's what the ring bell does come in. But now let's dive into the figures here, and I guess we're going to start right here with Raphael. And this is where I'm saying, in like 10 years, somebody says, what turtle is this? I might be confused, but apparently Raphael went in blackface. A bold move for a Ninja Turtle to go blackface, but he did it. He did it. He's got some blue accents to him as well. Looking very interesting. He's a mad, angry turtle. Is Raphael the most moody of the turtles? Got the teeth showing, got the tongue showing, got the eyes open wide, but all in black right there. Of course, turtle shell in black as well. The blue and black attack does look good. I like the shading of the blue against the black. Definitely does stand out. Looks very nice there. You do got gripping hands out of the package. Should dive into these other hands, I guess. We got 2 Fists of Fury, and we got 2 splayed out hands. So once again, choose your own turtle hand adventure, of course. No traditional turtle weapons in this pack. I'll make note of that right now as well. But definitely looking interesting. Looks like a turtle. I just wouldn't scream that this is Raphael, but here we are. Now, does he fit on a ringside stand? Of course, use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. At ringside, make sure you do grab the Mattel stand. What do you know? Looking good in the stand department right there. But boy, oh boy, doesn't look like any Raphael I know. But once again, I didn't read this comic, so there you go. But an interesting choice for old Raphael here in the wrestling turtle line. But does look good for what it is. Now, we're going to turn our attention over to Donatello. Another one where I'd say, I didn't realize this was Donatello, but he's got the red and yellow going on like a young Hulk Hogan back in the day. Apparently Donatello, Hulk Hogan stole his heart and never let go, and that's kind of what we got represented right here. Now, I would guess this is probably Raphael with the red. If somebody said in 10 years, Kyle, which turtle is this? Oh, that's Raphael. That's probably what would happen. But we know as of right now, and I can always check back to this video. That's the beauty of these videos for me, especially if I ever need discussions where, okay, what accessory came with this guy? And if I have a question, I come back to my video. So these videos are for the public, they're for everything, but they're also a bit of a checklist for me over the years. So I can come back and say, oh, no, this is Donatello right here. But he does got a very surprised, happy face on him. Got some loving eyes there against the red mask up at the top. And I thought this was hair, but I guess it's a bandana in the back in yellow, looking very nice. He's got a smock over the top. It's like an artist is what it would be, but a yellow t-shirt over the top. I guess he's going to give it the old Hulkster brother. He's going to rip that bad boy. Maybe. You got the red band around there. You got the yellow knee pads, yellow elbow pads, yellow wrist pads here. He's ready to go. And you got a black turtle shell on this one as well. So a little bit different compared to some of the other turtles, of course. But once again, I just don't assume this to be Donatello. It's probably one of the last ones I would think of. I would think it's more Raphael, then Michelangelo, then maybe Donatello. But it is straight up Donatello, and he will also fit on a ringside collectible Mattel stand, hopefully. Hopefully. Oh, somebody needs to work Donatello's hole over. Somebody needs to deepen that hole. They need to get that in there. Weird. So it's weird just turtle to turtle. They don't necessarily fit. So not going to fit on a stand right there. But can I get him to stand? Yes, I can. Now, we do get a bunch of hands between them. Obviously, it's very easy to tell the differences, and honestly, all these hands could go back and forth between the turtles, except for Raphael. He's got the black hands. They're going to be for him. All these other ones, you could really move with any of the other turtles if you wanted to. But we do get the two fingers here. He's got the what you gonna do, brother hands. I guess I'm going to have to give that to Donatello. There's no way around that. You do get the slapping hands right here, ready to go, ready to slap somebody silly. You get the maniacal hands here, the grappling hands. He's going to grapple somebody. He's going to do old-time grappling moves. We got that going on right there. And then we do get the thumbs up fist of fury. Yes, you punch him in the nose and the thumbs up at the same time. We do have that. We've seen that from turtles over the years before as well. So we do got a lot of different hands. You can choose your own hand adventure, of course. Now we're diving into the leader of the turtles, Leonardo right here. Leonardo looking like some kind of wrestling space samurai or something is what he kind of reminds me of. Got the nice kind of visor. I guess we'll call it a visor over the front. He's got a samurai-like hat going on. He's gritting and bearing it. He's really ready to fight. Got those teeth showing. He's mad. He's angry. Got those shoulder pads there. Got the vest. Got the old yin and yang in the middle. Got the elbow pads, knee pads in blue. Looking really good. Looking like roof shingles is what it looks like to me. But looking very nice. Green skin tone throughout on here. Brown shell underneath. Once again, a darker black shell on the back. Feels like he should have his katana blade. He's just straight up old Leonardo. And of course, does he fit on a ringside stand? Take your bets in Vegas. Use discount code Kyle, save 10%. Oh, he does fit. So it's weird. Sometimes they fit, sometimes they don't. Truly a roll of the dice. There's old Leonardo representing the Turtles foursome. The four horsemen of Ninja Turtles. The four turtles is what they are really right here. Now we're going to finish it off with my favorite turtle, Michelangelo. Of course, Mikey. He seems like the one that would be the most into pro wrestling. He's just a fun-loving dude. He would love some wrestling. And by the looks of things, he really does. He's got a goofy big face on him and a big smile as well. Teeth showing, tongue showing. And then he's got his eyebrows up like The Rock. He's got the yellow eyebrows there against the orange mask looking nice. And then, of course, in Michelangelo fashion, he's got the wrappings here in orange. You got the wrappings around the belt and down on the calves there. Looking very good. Green skin tone once again throughout on him. No color like the black we got with Raphael. Darker turtle shell as well on here. Definitely looking different. Articulation going to be the same for all four. Going to run through it with Michelangelo here real quick. Arms all the way around. Bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows. Oh my gosh, hits being played. Hands back and forth side to side. No real waist of any kind, of course. Legs do go like that. Nice split. Good articulation on these figures, though. Feels very smooth for a NECA figure. A lot of times, NECA's got a little rough articulation. Very smooth throughout on these, so I do appreciate that. Double jointed pinless knees. Ankles back and forth, side to side, up and down. The usual articulation right there. But we're ready to wrestle with Michelangelo. And will he fit on a ringside stand? Use discount code Kyle, save 10% once again. And what do you know? He fits on a stand. Donatello is just the outlier of the group, apparently, for whatever reason. But the Turtles ready to take it to the ring. They took it to the sewers. They took it to the streets. They took it to foreign planets like Dimension X. Now they're ready for the squared circle. That's what they're ready for here. And I'm here for that as well. And we got one of their villains, one of their opponents right here, old Leatherhead. I have Crying Hound on the way. He'll be here in about a week or so, give or take a couple of days. I'll be here for that. And I'm here for more Stump Wrestling Turtles. It looks like Ace Duck will be around the corner in the future. Shocked we didn't see that at San Diego Comic-Con, but hey, here we are. It's a wild world in the old Turtles world from NECA. A lot of product at all times. You got to vote with your wallet, decide what you want. I definitely like these bad boys. I like the wrestling carryover here. You could really set up a shelf of these. You get the old school Playmates wrestling ones and maybe the new wrestling Mattel figures and have yourself a nice turtle wrestling crossover display shelf in your collection if you wanted to. But a fun set here. Price point, though, not so fun. Not a ton of accessories, not overwhelmed with accessories. So $150 price point is awfully steep. I could see these sitting on Target pegs for quite some time. So if you want a long game it, you want to save some of them pennies, I think you'll be able, you don't have to worry about this being an immediate sellout. That's what I'm getting to here. The one store I found this at had like 12 of these packs. So definitely swimming in these turtle packs. But if you want one, hopefully you can get one fairly easy at your Target store and maybe other retailers in the future. We'll see what happens. But there it is, the NECA Turtles 4-pack. What are your guys' thoughts? Is this a pickup set for you? Is it a pass, a long game, a no game, and I'm not so sure game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Check out the Patreon channel. Early access to both YouTube channel videos, plus plenty of other content. A lot going on Patreon every single day. Check out both YouTube channels like I did say. And don't forget ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Pick up a t-shirt to go with your wrestling turtles. Pick up the old Turtle Anxiety t-shirt. That is the best selling one. Check out, of course, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram over on social media. So for the Stump Wrestling Turtles and Leatherhead 2, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.